What is going on, everybody? Hopefully you're having a great day so far. My name is Noah and I'm back to talk some more about some football. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. Today's video, man, we got top 5 players to watch out for this season, upcoming 2024 NFL season. And I could have made a whole list of 10 to 20 to 15, well, kind of that backwards, but today I have 5, man. And before I get into those 5, I want to give a couple honorable mentions. So starting out, we got Drake Maye. And the reason, listen, all these guys I'm about to say could have easily made the list, but keep in mind it was only 5 players, so it was very hard to put only 5 players in this list. Realistically though, there's tons of players to watch out for this year, but these are my 5 before the 5. So really this is the top 10, but these are the honorable mentions. We got Drake Maye. No explanation needed. This is going to be his rookie season with the Patriots. We rarely see rookies do amazing their rookie year, unless you're talking about CJ Stroud. So this is going to be very fun to watch. We're going to see how Drake Maye does season 1, rookie year as QB1. And yeah, he could do great. Most likely going to have an average season. Gonna probably, my opinion, is going to take a couple years for Drake Maye to really be what we expect him to be. Next up, Rome Odunze. Rome Odunze, I think, is going to have an immediate impact on the Bears. He's going to be someone that opens up the field for Caleb Williams. He's going to be someone that even when he's not getting the ball, you can see his talent in his route running and just the way he moves, and he's just a pure athlete. So Rome Odunze is also an honorable mention. Next up, we got Aaron Rodgers. This is very obvious. He's coming off injury. Really, his first season with the Jets. Last season, didn't count. He was out there for like 5 seconds. So Aaron Rodgers, Garrett Wilson. We'll see how they can do, man. I think it'll be fun to watch. Definitely gonna be exciting football. Last on this honorable mention list, we got Russell Wilson. Now, we all know Russell Wilson and what's his name, Justin Fields, are competing for that starting spot in Pittsburgh. More than likely, it's gonna be Russell Wilson. So Russell Wilson, I think, is gonna be the starter all the way through. I don't think Justin Fields is gonna really get to start over Russell Wilson. We'll see how that goes. But getting into the top 5 players to watch out for in 2024, let's start off with number 5 with Xavier Worthy, rookie wide receiver, Kansas City Chiefs. Now, why did I put Xavier Worthy at 5? Couple reasons. One, we all know his quarterback is Patrick Mahomes. Given that, automatically it's like, okay, his quarterback Patrick Mahomes, obviously he's gonna get the ball. Now you look at Rashee Rice and how he's probably not gonna be the next season. Who does that really leave? It leaves Kelsey. It leaves MVS is gone. Scantling is gone. So really, Xavier Worthy is next man up, and he's gonna be a rookie this year. So rookie year, next man up, he should do amazing. I think he's gonna have a very good rookie year. And yeah, Mahomes can make it work with literally me and my uncle on the field. So with Xavier Worthy, we all know I think he broke the 40-yard dash record or something like that. So yeah, that should be fun to watch. Obviously, speed is not everything that matters. You need to be able to catch the ball. Kadarius Toney. Anyways, yeah. So number 5, we got Xavier Worthy. He should be very fun to watch. Might be a good fantasy pickup in maybe the late 3rd to 5th round. Maybe not 3rd round. Maybe 4th to 6th round for fantasy football. Next up at number 4, and this pains me to say, but we have running back for the Philadelphia Eagles, Saquon Barkley. Now, I am a Giants fan, yes, but ultimately I am a football fan. And watching Saquon Barkley play on the Eagles is going to be very good football. He is going to have probably the best line he's had in his career. Yeah, Jason Kelsey retired, but when you compare this line to any line the Giants have ever had, it just ratios it, bro. It's just better. It literally wipes it off the map. It's just better, bro. And we all know Saquon has dealt with injuries here and there, but he's healthy. He has a line. They have 2 monstrous receivers. He doesn't have to carry the workload. He's basically in a perfect situation. And I hate it so much as a Giants fan, but like, It's really, what are you gonna do about it, bro? He's gonna ball out more than likely all season if he stays healthy. The line is good. They're not gonna run him into the ground because they have a quarterback and receivers. Although I think Hurts is overrated, but that's a different topic for a different day. But yeah, he's gonna probably stay healthy, and him going to the Eagles is probably a good move for his career, if I'm being honest. So that pains me to say, but Saquon Barkley might be a very good fantasy pick this year. I don't know. Keep in mind, all these players I also kind of picked with fantasy football in the back of my mind. So that is also why I didn't put certain players in my top 5. Like Mahomes, I didn't put in my top 5 because 1, obviously he's a player to watch. He's always a player to watch. And 2, he's not the best for fantasy football at times. He is the best quarterback on the field, in my opinion. But when it comes to fantasy football, he's not gonna put up crazy 40-point games every week. So, but yeah, I don't know how I start talking about Mahomes. But number 4, we got Saquon Barkley. Now, number 3, wide receiver, Houston Texans, coming out of Buffalo, Stefon Diggs. Now, why is he a player to watch? Bro, look at his quarterback. He got CJ Stroud. You have Stefon Diggs, Tank Dell. Who else do they have? They have Nico Collins. Sorry, I was blanking on the name Nico Collins. I'm sorry. Okay, but yeah, Tank Dell, Nico Collins, and Stefon Diggs. And I'm pretty sure the Texans just got a running back too. Who's the running back they just got? I don't remember. That's not important right now. Anyways, Stefon Diggs might have one of his better seasons yet. He has had his issues recently with drops and stuff, but he's going to be getting the ball a lot. Obviously, he has to share the ball with 2 other talented receivers, but I think it's going to be a good season for him. Maybe not as good as a number season as Xavier Worthy, but Stefon Diggs is a guy that no matter what happens, he always gets his numbers. So, Stefon Diggs, I have at number 3. Number 2, this might be slightly biased, chat. This might be slightly biased, chat, okay? Might be slightly biased, okay? But I have wide receiver coming out of LSU and going to NYG. I have Malik Neighbors, man. Oops. I have Malik MF Neighbors, man. You might be thinking, no, he doesn't have a quarterback. Wrong, he has Daniel Jones. And I've given up on Daniel Jones many times. But recently, I've had this feeling the last few days. Some call it delusion, some call it stupidity. I've had this feeling the last few days that Malik Neighbors is what Daniel Jones needed. Malik Neighbors is what Daniel Jones needed to revive his career. It is year 7 in New York. He has, I believe, the same amount of wins as Dak Prescott in the playoffs. He beat the first seed Vikings 2 years ago. And last season, he had a terrible season, and which got ended early by a torn ACL. But that's besides the point. Malik Neighbors, I think, is going to do similar things as to what Odell Beckham did as his rookie year in New York. And in that aspect, I'm talking about bringing life back to this team, bringing energy back to this team. We have a very good young team on defense. Offense is a bit shaky. Defense is very young, very good. We have Deonte Banks at cornerback. We have Kayvon Thibodeau. We have Brian Burns. We got a lot of young pieces, man, on defense. We're slowly getting there on offense, but I don't know. If this doesn't help out Daniel Jones, then nothing will. So I think Giants management is thinking, okay, let's give him a top tier wide receiver, kind of like a Justin Jefferson. If you can't work with him, he can't work with anybody. So Malik Neighbors, I have at number 2. Might be slightly biased, but I'm gonna do what I can to get on my fantasy team. I'm not gonna cap. Malik Neighbors is going to do amazing things this season, man. Amazing things. Hopefully, Jalen Hyatt could get a little more involved on the offensive side of the ball for New York, but we will have to see, man. And number one, surprise, rookie quarterback. Many have talked about him as being the greatest quarterback prospect of all time. Picked first overall by the Bears. We got Mr. Paints His Nails, Caleb Williams. Nothing wrong with painting your nails. If you want to do that, that's your thing. That's all. That's your decision. I personally choose not to. But we got Caleb Williams at number 1, man. This guy I think he's gonna have a phenomenal rookie season. Yes, I know there's tons of pressure on him. There's tons of pressure on him. But if he doesn't do good this season, he will do good season 2. And the reason why is look at the team around him. Sure, the coaching is somewhat questionable, but the team around him, dude, is stacked, bro. He has receivers. Dude, he has Roma Dunze. Who's the other receiver the Bears just got? Who's the other receiver the Bears just got? They got Keenan Allen from the Chargers. They literally got Keenan Allen from the Chargers. So he has a lot of weapons to work with. Okay, so for that reason, Caleb Williams, I have at number 1. He's just there's no way you can't have him in your radar and your top 5 or top 10 players to watch out for. The hype around Caleb Williams is insane. Okay, Caleb Williams coming out of college has ridiculous aura. There's a lot of hype around him, but can he live up to that hype? We gotta see. When the season starts every week, I'll be recapping everything. You know what I mean? I be locked in on every game. Red Zone channel, I be locked in. I be tapped in for reals. So yeah, man, this is my top 5 players to watch out for. Next video, I'm probably going to be doing fantasy players that are sleepers that are probably not on your radar, that should be on your radar. And yeah, man, hopefully you guys are ready for NFL season just like me. And we're close to kickoff, man. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like. If you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe down below. And I'll see you guys next time, man. Later.